Hi, it's Ryan. I wanted to go over in the next coming weeks a highlight of everybody that works within the office, maybe some that work out in the field, and explain to you what they do. Sometimes people take it for granted and think they can just call up, our 484-821-7112 number and get a price and the whole job goes on, but you forget about everything that goes on in between there. So first, I wanted to start with Preston. Preston, if you don't know, is my son. What he does, he actually graduated from DeSales University, played baseball there, played baseball all growing up. When he was in college, he was able to secure a job and a contract with Rawlings, the baseball company, traveling all over, going to baseball events. He works with Coach HP. If you don't know Coach HP, you should take a look at him. He's a very good motivational speaker, does awesome videos on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you might find him, but he helped him along the way. In that time, Preston came along and we hired him as a field supervisor. Well, that wasn't really a great fit. He doesn't have painting experience. Even though our whole family is painters, he just wasn't involved with that too much growing up. His personality was not one of confrontation, which sometimes in the field supervisor position, that happens. So you don't want to get eaten up there, and certain personalities do. So we saw a opportunity I was looking to get a little out of the day-to-day operations, and it seemed like I was doing a lot of everything. So he came along, and I wanted him to do our social media. And then what happened was the pandemic hit. So his baseball travels were stopped, so he could devote a lot more time into our work. So we started interviewing people for our Amato Media. I've interviewed Mario Andretti. We've got to interview singers and actors and actresses and a whole slew of people, and everybody in the painting industry as well. So we had an opportunity to really hone it and go into it deep. So if you see our posts, 90% of them are probably him. I do jump on because I love it. But he takes care of our YouTube. We were able to get monetized on YouTube. We have a lot of followers on there, subscribers. Hopefully we have more things coming on YouTube for the painting industry. He takes care of all the Facebook. If you message Facebook, he's probably on there answering you. He takes care of the Instagram pages. He takes care of Twitter. He takes care of LinkedIn. Any social media that we do, he's directly involved with it, and we've seen it grow to amazing heights. If you could see some of the numbers that we have, they're awesome. What else does he do? He helps with recruiting. So recruiting, with recruiting comes marketing. If we're not marketing like if we're not recruiting like we're marketing for work, you're going to be in trouble and you're going to have no painters. So he's taking care of all that stuff. On top of all this, we had decided to start a store. We have a store at the South Mall selling sports memorabilia, clothing, vintage clothing, all kinds of stuff. So he pretty much takes care of all that. I just don't have the time to get there. I think I've been there 3 times now in the last months. So he's taking care of all that. He helps me with eBay, with Amazon, all kinds of things in that way. More importantly, he's doing spreadsheets that we need within the company. So he's always working on spreadsheets. We're looking at numbers. Anything in that realm, he is taking care of. So when you look at a painting company, you have to understand that for us, it's much more than, we don't have a station wagon. Somebody calls us up and we go out and paint their house. It's a lot of social media. It's a lot of marketing. It's a lot of money going into marketing. And with that, we have to track all of that to make sure it's going in the right spots. So he's doing all that, still while he's, 23, 24 years old, trying to get himself together. But handling that very well. Hopefully we're going to break out and give him some other things to do. And, the goal is for him to manage social media and marketing eventually all by himself, which I'm sure he would be able to do. And that includes advertising, door hangers, designing them, getting somebody to design them, whatever way we handle it. So that's Preston. You'll see him, you can see some of his work below. And then next up we'll have either Tanya, Rebecca, Kyle, and we'll go from there.